sacks last season. How do you feel with the talent y'all have on defense this year just in terms of the pass rush?
I feel good. I mean, the D-line, like, we're dedicated. We're practicing pass rush every day, man. We're going to be ready.
Obviously, 4 new starters, I guess, on the defensive line. Lost a lot on the defensive line. What do you like from what y'all have coming back with? Gives you reason for optimism.
I like our work ethic. I mean, everybody's working. Everybody's trying to get better every day, and I mean, I feel like we'll be good.
We're talking to Campbell there about the energy level so far 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
What's it like out there? Pretty
It's good, man. Oh, yeah. I mean, the chemistry's crazy. It's good.
Was it a good way to start this morning when he had the 3 one-on-ones?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially yesterday when they had a little competition going on between the DBs and receivers, so it was a good way to start it off.
Jordan, you guys might take it for granted, but what's it like just to have the same position coach, same
Hey,
defensive staff back?
I said something about that before spring started. I mean, it's important for us to just to build on that because I mean, this is the first time since I've been here that I've had the same position coach from fall to spring and from spring to fall.
And kind of hand in hand that you feel like you're hitting the ground running instead of going back and covering stuff. You're learning.
Yeah. I mean, everything's just building on each other. Like, it's just. Last year, like, I mean, there's so many things we had to learn. We had to learn tempo. I mean, how coach wanted us to work, the drills, just the transition between drills, and now everything's like just clockwork. Like you know what I'm saying? We know that stuff. Now we can build on that and work towards more second level football.
What are you seeing from the young guys and what they're bringing to the table so far?
Oh yeah, I mean they're learning to compete. Yeah, they're still loafing a little bit, but they'll get that corrected.
What are you seeing from the rest of the guys on defense? Anybody standing out to you?
Right now, we have to wait to see when the pads get on. Yeah.
Kurt looked like himself a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think he's feeling good too. I mean, last year, I knew he was every now and then he'll say something about his knee, about his toe or something, but he's feeling good.
So what you're saying, he's kind of become the leader of the team, Kurt has.
Yeah.
How was he able to do that without playing last year? How was he able
I
to
mean,
insert himself
when we came back this offseason, I mean, he just attacked it. And I mean, every day, like he was the vocal guy. I mean, in the weight room, team meetings, making sure everybody's just following the details. And I mean, he was the number one point leader for the player staff too. So I mean.
Once the offseason started, he was kind of the guy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's definitely got a lot of respect from the team, and myself personally, and I mean, a lot of guys. I mean, we're following Kurt.
How much have the coaches talked about kind of upgrading that pass rush? And it's been kind of a concern these last couple of years. How much has that been a point of emphasis since this new staff has been here?
Oh yeah, that's definitely been a point of emphasis. I mean, any team meeting we'll have, I mean, it's focused on the pass rush and just let us know that. I mean, it's important, and it is. And I mean, we're definitely working towards it. We will get it corrected.
Jordan, how different does it feel for you now with the extra weight you put on muscle in the offseason? How different does it feel out there in practice?
Yeah, it does. It does feel different. I mean, just getting used to the weight, but I mean, I like it. I like it so far. I mean, I just feel a little more under control. You know what I mean? And let's focus on every detail. More focus on like second level football.
Do you think you'll have opportunities to slide inside on some downs?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. Do you like it inside or outside? Or do you have a preference?
I mean, it's wherever they put me, man. I'm ready to go.
What advantages do you have inside? Do you think?
Just more. I feel like more playmaking ability. Just less focus on keeping the edge and more focus on my gap and making plays in my gap.
Jordan, you guys are going to have a lot. The position room is going to get a lot fuller in the fall. Is there, kind of a sense, guys want to nail down spots, get far ahead, get as much done this spring as you can?
Yeah, I mean, like every spot is just, I mean, it's just always up for grabs. And I mean, coming in the summer, I mean, these guys they're going to be behind from these freshmen that we have now. And I mean, if they can get it, man, they can help us. We need everybody.
And just thinking about leadership and putting yourself in that role, does it seem like it's time for that, or does it seem like it's coming really fast?
I mean, it feels like it's time, but it's come fast, man. I mean, just thinking, what was it, like a year ago? I mean, what was I, sophomore going into my junior year? I mean, now, senior.
As you look around that room, how much different is it without maybe those 5-6 guys that were in the room last year? I mean, does it dawn on you like, whoa, I have to leave now? Like,
yeah, definitely. I mean, from when we got back in our first D-line meeting, and I looked around and said, just thinking of my freshman year, like, I didn't come here with any of these guys. You know what I mean? Like these guys are brand new to me. You know what I mean? Like, I always had, Jock, C-Mill, and Marlon, or Hipdry, and Daniel Hood always in front of me. They're always, the guys that you look up to. And I mean, now they're gone, so I mean, it's just me out there, man.
Does that change your mindset at all? I mean, when you walk in there saying, see some babyface kids and go,
Yeah, I mean,
someone's got something
No,
to
the
do.
thing is, like, yeah, I see him, and I mean, I've been in their shoes, and I feel like I'm more comfortable now. Where I mean, I know what I need to do, and I know what they need to do, and I'm just trying to help them along.
Talk about maybe the opportunity that's out there for you. Obviously, it's out there for everyone. Spring, it's an optimistic time. But
Yeah.
you being a guy who's always kind of looked the part, you've had your moments early in your career. Talk about the opportunity to maybe be one of the main guys now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, right now, I try to look at it as I mean, it's mine to lose. So I mean, as long as I keep it going and I mean keep improving, like I feel like I'll have it.
Thoughts on maybe Corey being on the other side from you, a guy who maybe has a different kind of body, more of like a pure kind of pass rusher guy. Do you think he can be the kind of guy who holds up as an every down kind of?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, over the offseason, he's gotten a lot stronger. He's gotten a lot bigger too, and I mean, he's dedicated, man. Whatever he needs to do, he will do.
Jordan, I think you're probably the oldest guy left in the defensive line room. Do you feel that way?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I look around, man. And like I said before, like I didn't come here with any of these kids, man. I mean, I came here with Ben Martin and Steve Folks and all them. But I mean, just looking around, like I feel like they look up to me, and I have to hold that.
Can you guys all sense in that room that there's everything's up for grabs up front with
Yeah.
with
I
everybody
mean,
being gone?
definitely everything's up for grabs. But I mean, we're all improving together because we need everybody. I mean, we're young.
What have you seen from some of these young guys, Kendall and Malik? And
I mean, they're definitely focused in. I mean, it's not freshman year anymore. It's just time to work.
Do you think as a team, you guys could maybe pass rushing could be a strength since you guys maybe don't have as much size this year?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're a lot quicker on the inside, and I mean, with Owen and OB on the inside, I mean, we're a lot quicker.
You lose each of the starters on the defensive line. What kind of a challenge is that for you guys now?
I mean, I feel like we were preparing ourselves when the season ended, and then we've been preparing ourselves this whole offseason. And I mean, we know who we have, and I feel like we're ready to take it over.
The fact that you did get some snaps last year as they rotated, do you think that'll help you a lot going into this season?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think a lot of guys only had, less than 50 snaps for the season. And I mean, that's for the career, actually, shoot. And I mean, just that experience on the field and how fast everything moves. I mean, they're going to need to get those reps in practice. Like when when it's fast tempo and everything's moving, that's what we need for the young guys, especially.
Two more. I guess the offensive line going through kind of the same stuff y'all are. How much different is practice overall? Because I mean, maybe a lot of y'all were 2v2s going against each other last year, so maybe it's not that different. But it seems like it's a big opportunity for those guys on the other side too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they're working hard too, but I feel like I think those guys are a lot younger than we are. I mean, we've had a little bit more experience, but I think we're ready to get after it, man.
You bring
Last one.
Ryan Thomas, I guess, coming off the edge, I'm guessing. What have you seen from those guys? I mean, this isn't an easy league to come in as an offensive tackle and play from day one with the ends in this league. How are those guys holding up?
I mean, yeah, they're holding up all right, but I mean, everything's going to show when we get past on Tuesday.
Thanks, guys.